as if he hasn't won enough money already, he's going to sell some fruit after the match.
There you go. We have a very important day today.
We do. It is FruitDealer playing.
Right.
And Tasteless, we better get our banana grins on because this is so exciting. Oh, my God.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. All right, now it's right. All right, so
Did you mess it up?
I was like doing it down here. So tell us a little bit about FruitDealer.
I don't want to play this game anymore. All right, FruitDealer is an amazing player, an amazing Zerg. He won the first GSL in a time where Zergs were not actually winning anything. I'm really jealous. I want you, man. It smells so good. But anyways, he's awesome, man. He's like one of the fathers of Zerg. During the beta, a lot of people didn't know this because Tester was actually playing a lot more of the foreigner tournaments. But over in Korea, FruitDealer was still winning most of the things during that. So this guy is he's here to stay, an amazing player. And he can beat anyone at any time. That's... I'll keep talking. But he's going up against BitByBit Prime. Now, BitByBit Prime has cheesed everyone in every single match so far. Sends his SCVs all the time. He killed HeyPro from Team Liquid in the first match. And 2-0'd him with a lot of 2 barracks play and sending SCVs. And then against New Dawn, he sent all his SCVs 3 times in 2 games. It's pretty wild.
No.
Pretty all-in-ish.
It's true.
Can FruitDealer deal with all of this?
I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm so grateful to our sponsors.
Yeah.
It's Sony Ericsson and the Incheon Tourism Organization for, making this event possible. And I'd like to thank all the viewers, as I always do,
Absolutely.
for tuning in. And please encourage your friends to tune in as well. So, that banana was delicious. I got my potassium for the day. TSL FruitDealer on the right. On the left is BitByBit Prime. And I got to say, this is going to be an interesting match. I think FruitDealer is the favorite here, but he did have a tough time in Season 2 of GOM TV. None of these guys, Nesty or FruitDealer, having an easy time in the GSL Season 3 here.
That was a delicious banana.
You ate that. Well done.
Dude, I am a vegetarian. I live off things like bananas.
That actually makes sense.
I try to have a banana every morning for breakfast if I can. Sometimes I forget that I have a banana, though, like sitting on my desk, and then I look the next day and it's just too brown. I cannot eat
it's the worst.
bruises on bananas.
And then you get fruit flies and stuff.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then you get in trouble, Your girlfriend comes over and she's like, the fruit flies in here. And you're like, well, baby, I'm sorry. And she's like, your place is gross. And you're just like,
You just got to learn to live with that, though.
You just got to learn to accept it.
to live with being gross.
Yeah.
These are the maps.
I was just trying to get my potassium. Here's the maps.
Jungle Basin.
GSL, now I got Caverns, and Scrap Station.
Now, Jungle Basin has, I think, the lowest win percentage for Zerg overall in this tournament. I thought it was 0%. I think there's been 1 Zerg win here. I do believe, but I'm not completely sure about that. So a very hard map for FruitDealer there. But this is the guy that, didn't thumbs down Kulash Ravine back in Season 1 and still beat Terrans on it. So FruitDealer can deal. Wonky Kim, that's his name. Jiangsu, that's FruitDealer.
That is not a phallic symbol at all.
Oh my God.
My God. You cannot unsee that now. Okay.
Why'd you do that? I just saw him I want to go give me one of those oranges.
Well, we're going to have to get to the in-game shot pretty soon here. Wow. So FruitDealer going to do some serious, terrible damage possibly this game. And there's more fruit. Everybody's bringing fruit to the match.
That's a mad apple right there. And banana grinning.
Banana grinning over there, too. All right. People showing support for the FruitDealer. This is what happens when you get IDs that are this fun.
Yeah. Banana grin, I actually made that up during the TSL 3 years ago or something.
I was laughing. When I heard you say that, I was laughing so hard I was listening to that cast. That was so funny.
That is funny, though, to see people doing it now, years and years later.
Yeah.
It just, flowed out of my consciousness during that, and I don't know. Anyways, I'm excited to start this.
Yeah, me too.
And
I'm feeling energized. Ate that banana.
Yeah, I know, actually.
I feel actually really good right now.
You should.
You guys should probably eat some fruit, too, if you're watching this.
Yeah, you should eat fruit
Fruit is actually really good for you.
Yeah.
It's nature's candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't forget that. Players are saying that they're ready.
While we wait, though, let's just tell us a few things. Strawberries and mushrooms both have more potassium than bananas.
Is that true?
That's true.
No.
So, bananas known for their potassium, but that's just the man trying to make you buy bananas. Strawberries.
Well, mushrooms are just
and mushrooms.
Absolutely delicious.
I love mushrooms.
You gotta eat mushrooms.
I eat those things raw. I eat them cooked. I eat them old and moldy. Because that's what they are. They're a fungus.
They are fungus.
If they get moldy, they're just more mushroomy, right?
That's right.
No, I don't eat them moldy. Don't worry.
The countdown has started.
No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. It said the game was going to start, but no, it hasn't. We are going to get started soon. I assume our Korean commentators are needing to wrap up or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it should be a pretty interesting game. I wonder if we're even going to go to a third set here. It'll depend a lot on the first game. And now the game's starting. Over here in the bottom right corner, in the red, we have our Terran player from the Team Prime. He is
시나브로 프라임 위.
Now, over here in the upper left on our one-on-one map, the champion of GSL Season 1, the slayer of Slayer's Box in the BlizzCon show match. He is
TSL 과잉 장수.
There he is.
There he is, the man himself, the dealer of fruit.
Cool as a cucumber, which is a fruit.
We are not going to see the Terran wall in here. He's going to leave it open. And I don't think our Zerg is going to be too aggressive. Zerg do like to expand right away back here. We have seen some techniques where players send an SV out here to make an engineering bay in this location to block that fast expand. And that might be what this SCV is going to do here.
No, a little bit too late on that, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Normally you send it out so early that you're like, is it going to be a proxy Rex? And then you remember that Terrans have to make a supply depot before the barracks now.
Yeah. I'm glad Blizzard did that, too. I'm glad they fixed that.
Yeah. It's quite good. Well, we are going to see Drone coming down here. Gonna morph into a pumpkin patch, aka a hatchery. And gonna go for a spawning pool right thereafter. 15-14, safe build. And our Terran player, will he go for 2 barracks or 1? It really looks right now like it's gonna be just 1, yeah. So probably just a very fast expansion for BitByBit, which is surprising because he's done a lot of cheeses. Maybe this will... I don't know. I'm a little bit confused, though. Maybe he's like, oh, you know what? I've cheesed so many times. He'll be ready for that. So I'm not going to do that anymore.
Terran versus Zerg, we've seen so much of this. And, of course, it's a great matchup. So we've had a lot of time to kind of learn how this metagame works. And I think it's one of the more figured-out metagames. Unlike Zerg versus Zerg, where there's so much crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, Zerg versus Zerg is pretty crazy. Bit by bit, though, it gets more figured out.
Yeah, right now I'd have to say Zerg vs. Zerg is a little wonky.
Thought that wasn't a word, tasteless.
I know, I was wrong.
Yeah. Shouldn't
Artosis
have
proved me wrong.
I'm full of interesting stuff, whether it be words, facts about
guinea
fruit,
pig facts,
fruit potassium levels, guinea pig facts.
Well, Queen is on the way. Both queens.
Yeah. Always want a double queen with this.
We have a little bit of a lull here as both these guys are kind of power up. We have 3 barracks here, actually. Note this positioning of this one back here.
4 barracks.
The other 2 barracks, so it's hard for the Overlord to get back there and see that.
Yep.
2 barracks is, of course, understandable. It's predictable. He's okay with his opponent seeing that. But
And it
the other
walls
2
as well.
Yeah.
I would like to point out once again, as I was saying earlier, for some of our newer players, this is called powering when you make a whole bunch of barracks at once. In fact, he's throwing up another one. He's powering very hard right now, so his production can all start at once. Makes your economy a lot better. Makes the attack timing quicker for more units.
Yeah.
So you actually hit this level where you're outproducing if you had just been making units non-stop. That's what happens. It's a very important skill to learn, a very hard skill to master. We do have speed being upgraded for the Fruit Dealer. And it looks like BitByBit, I believe, is going to all in. He doesn't want to let us down. It's going to be much less all in, though, because he's got 2 command centers up. So we are going to see, I think, just a lot of Marines sent and probably a bunch of SCVs.
Yeah, that would make sense.
FruitDealer, it's going to be hard for him to scout this. If he does just blindly get that Baneling's Nest I've been talking about a lot, then he should be all right. But other than that, it could be kind of hard. Pressuring a little bit with this first little group of Marines. He has a lot of Marines at home still. And here it goes, Tasteless. Those are just to clear out Zerglings and scare him. But here come all his SCVs because he is BitByBit Prime, and he wouldn't be if he wasn't all-inning.
And this guy is the all-in master.
That is right.
There's like almost no SCVs.
Double mulage.
Just mules.
That's it.
2 mules, 2 SCVs. The SCVs are coming up now.
FruitDealer trying to make some spine crawlers. A little bit late on that. He's bringing his 3 queens up. But, yeah, the odds of him holding this are quite slim indeed.
Here it comes. Up the ramp.
All the drones going to come out as well. FruitDealer being very smart about this. Trying to slow him down. Here come all the drones. Everything in the game is battling here except the mules, which can't attack. So,
oh my God! Look at that drone.
Drones everywhere, surrounding with drones. What? FruitDealer.
Oh my God!
That was so beautiful.
Sick. I can't believe that. There it is. GG.
Sup, BitByBit Prime. FruitDealer putting an end to this mischief. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, you're gonna bring all your SCVs? I'm gonna bring all my drones. And my queens and my Zerglings, everything. Even the overlords were coming in very, very slowly to oversee the operation.
You know what's funny is that drone strand was so perfect. I thought FruitDealer was gonna hold it when I saw the drones come out, but then he just did like such a perfect job.
Yeah.
He hardly lost any drones.
This guy knows how to stop everything. Look at him. He's like bobbing his head. It's like LOL. I don't care what the map stats are. I'm FruitDealer. I just win every map all the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's so good. One thing about FruitDealer I've noticed is that whenever he gets rushed, his micro is so impeccable.
Yeah.
It's just so incredible to watch.
I think it's because he's FruitDealer. You hit him on the ladder, you're like, I want to win this.
Actually, that's a really good point. Because, he probably gets all in more than almost any player.
You have a popular ID on the ladder. You get all in more. It's just as simple as that. People like, when I used to play on the U.S. server still, I would have people go in the game, oh my God, are you the real Artosis? As they proxy gateways.
It's happened to me too, actually. Yeah. It's a terrible feeling.
They want that win over a famous.
Or then they beat you.
I don't mind it, but, well, sometimes I mind it. Sometimes like, oh, if you like me, why did you do this?
The countdown started. Get ready for our next game. Will BitByBit Prime all in again? We're going to find out on the map. None. Oh, we got a little bit more time. But
game is loading, but that's fine.
Hold on. Korean commentator's a little bit behind, I think.
It's risky.
And get ready.